And the first problem with East India Company being in India is that the Indians themselves sold their own country out. And no one else is to blame for that apart from those Indian leaders that did that. So why not ask for them for the first installment of your reparations? Because a sellout is far worse than somebody's there to take what they've requested. So democracy has to be upheld because it is the best system we have as humanity we have created so far. Democracy in its current form has been destroyed by corrupt politicians, has been destroyed by very rich individuals and globalists and corporations by buying politicians. And politicians are just greedy people. They're career politicians. You don't know if they're a conservative or if they're a communist. You just don't know. They can change with the wind. The will of the people. Democracy in many ways is if you believe that God lives through us, the people, whatever God is to you. If God lives through the people, then the will of the people should represent something along the lines of the will of God. So by delivering the will of the people, we shall be able to deliver the will of God. That's another way of looking at it if you're looking for a more religious aspect. Now, the problem is that this is a very conservative idea, even though it incorporates every single type of person in the country. And even if my suggestion that if you're not born in this country, you should not have a vote is not liked by the majority of the people voting in the system, then somebody could very easily suggest a new vote and say, well, we should give a vote to somebody who was not born here, but has lived here for X number of years, and we can vote on that. The point is, the system doesn't represent me, you, any individual, any group, any religion, any color, any race. It represents everybody because it includes everybody. In its current form, democracy and politics is not inclusive. It's exclusive to those who control it. If you are British, you love Britain, you will find it difficult to find, in my small mind anyway, you will find it difficult to find a better solution to get back our country from the clutches of the globalists, in my opinion, if indeed the nation is in the clutches of the globalists. I may be completely wrong from that. There's no system out there, there's no political party out there, there's no leader out there that wants to bring together all the people of different backgrounds as much as possible for the benefit of Britain or whatever your country is. This, in my mind's eye, is probably the most fair system, or certainly the most fairest idea. And it's great because you don't need a leader. Nobody leads this. The idea itself, the equality itself, and the freedom it provides will lead what needs to be led. So on that basis, I'm going to go. I'm going to play an outgoing video. I want to thank everybody who's watched, joined, both on the panel and also in the chat. Sometimes we get carried away with these live streams because we're constantly looking at our own reflection and start thinking as if we're, we're in some way more important than we are. But really, it's you people that watch us and support us that gives us the motivation and energy to keep doing this. So thank you very much. If you haven't joined our social media platform, Speakers Corner Online, there is a link to our app in the description below. Alternatively, you can go to our website, www.speakerscorner.online. Blah, blah is asking me one final question. He's saying, Manny, you still haven't answered my question. Are these scenarios where the country doesn't come first? Well, genetically, your family will come first. So you have to protect your family. Okay, look after your family. And then your local community will also be an extension from that. And then your country. That is the order in my mind. You might move those things around. It's entirely up to you. But thank you very much, people. Even if it's not this idea, even if it's not this way of looking at democracy, we need to remember two things: that we need to improve our and each other's life and democracy, and also we need to make sure it's all inclusive. Now, some of the things that I've said may not be inclusive to everybody, and I hold my hands up. I'm not perfect either, but I am trying to make it as inclusive and as free as possible.